pectorals. A crumpled bedsheet covered me from the waist down. Her clothing was simpler. There wasn't any. Disagreeable how? I asked. Despicable, really. In earlier times, she would have called him a dick brain. But Gina was a sponge that absorbed her surroundings, the good, the bad, and the pretentious. Lately, she'd been hanging out with the matrons of the Coral Gables Women's Club. Finger sandwiches at the Biltmore, charity balls at the Fontainebleau, tennis at the club. Discussions of many disagreeable, despicable men. Mostly husbands, I'd bet. A swine, really? Gina said. A short, bald, lumpy swine who mashed out his cigarettes in my long-stemmed Italia glasses. Italia, is it? Don't mock me, Jake. Finish. Top of the line. Nicky likes the best of everything. That's why he married you, I said, without a trace of sarcasm. You're still mocking me, you prick. Prick? Now that was better. You can take the girl out of the strip club, but... She made a motion with her head, and her butterscotched hair spilled across my chest, tickling me. I was a bench warmer on the Dolphins when we met. She was a Dolphins doll, jumping and squealing, all bouncing boobs on the sidelines. I never knew why she chose me over a host of suitors that included 2 first-round draft choices with no-cut contracts and a sports agent who flew his own Lear. Then again, maybe it explained why she left me. We were together 2 years, or about half my so-called football career, before she dumped me. Since then, she's had 3 or 4 husbands, depending if you counted a marriage performed by a ship's captain on the high seas. Now she was married to Nick Florio, a wealthy real estate developer who had only hired me because Gina had asked him to. I could picture Gina, cocking her head, asking Nicky if it wouldn't be sweet to hire Jake Lassiter. You remember Jake, don't you, darling? Nicky probably balked at first. Your old boyfriend's just an ex-jock with a briefcase. Putting people down was Nicky's default mode. But who's got Gina today, Nicky? Was that it? I wondered. My infantile way of striking back? What would the ethics committee say about taking money from Nick Florio and bedding down his wife? Good question. With all the single women available, what are you doing with a married one? South Beach is chock full of unattached women, leggy models from New York, Paris, and Rome. Downtown is wall-to-wall professionals in their business lady pumps, charcoal suits, and silk blouses. The gym has an aerobics instructor plus a divorcee or 2 who brighten up when you do your crunches and curls. So what's with this destructive, nowhere relationship mired in the past? Another thought, too. Maybe I was jealous of Nicky's success. And maybe he was right about me. I don't look like a lawyer, and I don't act like a lawyer. I have a bent nose, and I tip the scales at a solid 236. My hair is too long, and my tie is either too wide or too narrow, too loud or too plain, depending on the fashion of the times. I've hit more blocking sleds than law books, and I live by my own rules, which is why I'll never be president of the Bar Association or Rotary's Man of the Year. I eat lunch in shirt sleeves at a fish joint on the Miami River, not in a Tony Club in a skyscraper, and I do the best I can to inflict the least harm as I bob and weave through life. Which made me wonder just what the hell I was doing with Gina yet again. Jake? What are you thinking about? Gina asked. The day you punched me and left town with a rodeo cowboy named Tex, or Slim, or maybe Texas Slim. No way. The day I punched you, I went to Grand Cayman with the gold bullion salesman. Oh, jeez. She was right. We'd been living together in my apartment on Miami Beach. She stepped out of the shower, her hair smelling like a freshly mowed field.